is Bella and Edward's baby. And I'll explain to you what happened for those of you who do not want to bother reading the book. Like lazy ass people. It's basically their honeymoon. Took her to this island that was called Esme's Island. It's an island Carlisle bought Esme. And there was a big house and everything. Obviously, most of you know that she wanted to just go for the bound chicken wow. And my mom's in the next room, so I'm not saying anything inappropriate. So, anyway, and the next morning, okay, so like, I guess I can explain what happens because I have the book right here. It's basically, they went skinny dipping. They walked in, she bought, okay, apparently Alice bought her lace stuff, like silky lace type sexy stuff, you know, which I don't understand why, if Alice figured Edward would just rip them, which he did. And I know this book by heart, so I don't read the book, but whatever. And the next morning, after they did it, she was covered in feathers and bruises, and he was like far away from her, afraid that he would hurt her. And she wakes up, she's not feeling any pain from the bruises yet, and she's going, what's going on? And he asked her to look at herself, and she's like, why am I covered in feathers? He's like, I bit a pillow or two. Why'd you do that? Honey, you're married to a vampire who gets very, very aggressive. I don't think you need an explanation of why he did it. Just saying. And he goes, it's not the point, are you okay? And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, I have bruises. She didn't realize it apparently at first. I think when I woke up, I would know. I would feel the pain, the bruises. She's like, I don't know, she's kind of stupid. But he bit a pillow or two. This is very funny. I just loved reading this part because I started laughing. But later on, she started getting hungrier and stuff, and later on, Edward was like, wait a minute, WTF? And then he called Carlisle. Carlisle said she's pregnant. She's pregnant! Yay! Not even 9 months later, because that is a freaking vampire human baby. Who, there had been a couple of other times people had done that, and the mom ended up dying if she didn't get turned into a vampire, which Bella did. Just saying, spoiler alert, too late, but whatever. If you've already watched this video, it's a spoiler alert, duh. But when she gave birth to the baby, it was intense. That's why I'm telling you guys to read the book. Don't be lazy, sit on your ass and just wait for the movie to come out. Because I'm telling you right now, you need to read all the books, because there's things in the books that are explained that aren't in the movie. And also look for that extra one on Stephanie Meyer's website. When it basically tells you Edward's perspective. She hasn't finished it yet, as most of you might know. I read it and it's pretty good. I hope she finishes it. And my ice cream is melting. And so basically, yes, it's her baby. Their baby. I love the impression of Bella. It's kind of funny. I used to be obsessed, like obsessed. I still have my merch. I have all the pins. I have 3 bracelets, 2 necklaces, the pair of earrings, hair pieces that I designed myself, a blanket with Edward on it, 4 t-shirts, and most of the stuff I got Hot Topic, some of them I got Borders. I was gonna get a backpack, but my mom didn't let me. I ended up buying it anyway, and then she made me sell it. So I sold it for about, I bought it off of somebody else who had never used it for $200. I sold it for $250 because honestly, if I paid for it, like, I don't know. The person was willing to pay $250. I basically did like a betting thing. It's pretty funny. It was very intense. Everyone was like, "No, I want it." I think the person ended up getting tackled for it. It's pretty damn funny. But that is the explanation. If you want more explanations, I'm not going to give them to you. You read the damn book. I will tell you now that there will be a part of the book where you will think that she's dead. She's not. Just trust me. She is not dead. She is kind of going through the process of, I know I say process wrong, weird, process of becoming a vampire. So, there's your explanation. Yes, she had to wear contacts to keep her old, because if you wear contacts, the venom that's running through your body will vaporize the contacts, so they have to replace them every couple hours. So yeah, she has to wear contacts around her old family members, around her dad at least. And Jacob goes walking with Charlie and takes his clothes off to show him that he's a werewolf. Whew, I wonder how they're gonna explain that in the movie. I wonder how they're gonna screw up the movie. That's what I want to know. I want to know how they're gonna screw up the movie because they've screwed up the movie a lot. Like, okay, they've made it sort of better, but there's things in the books that they never explain in the movie. So, and there's things they add on. But I guess Stephenie Meyer has to be there to supervise, to say, okay, you can do this and can't do that, but blah blah blah, you know. Whatever. But yeah, that's your explanation. And if you're wondering what this is, it's Slash Gash Terror Crew. BOTDF fans, it's like the Slash Gash Terror Crew army. This army is the shit. Alright. I have pictures of me doing this.